Okay. We shall try to solve A, go one by one, okay? Okay. So we start from the bottom. Thaddeus, how to do part A?
Simplify it first.
Okay, simplify it first. So split it, correct?
Yes.
There will be x cubed divided by square root of x plus x squared divided by square root of x. So you have to know that 3 minus half is
5
x
over
to
2.
the power of 5 over 2 plus 2 minus half is x to the power of 3 over 2. Yeah. So you got that, then only you start to use the simple rule, right?
Yes.
Kaben? You know how to use simple rule? Kaben, tell me the answer.
5 over 2 x 3 over 2 then plus
Power minus 1 plus
3 over 2 then x power half.
Okay, good. Sienna? So you can. Okay, so now how about B? How about B? Yeah. Jensin, tangentsin.
Chain rule.
Use chain rule. Okay. Can you tell me how to use chain rule to do this one? So f prime x
Equals to 3e.
3e multiplied by the power
Square.
Then what should I do?
Ln x plus 5.
Ln x plus 5. You are right.
Square.
Power what?
Power 2.
Power 2. The power must minus 1. Then
1 over x.
yeah, ln x, the derivative is 1 over x, correct? So now you get 3e over x if you want to, then ln x plus 5 squared. Yeah, you can write like that. If you don't want, you just leave it like that. It's also fine. Okay, good. How about C? How about C? Yeah, Shafika.
You separate the in the bracket to ln x cube plus ln ex.
Yeah, you are right. Yes, the moment you see ln, there are a lot of things inside, then you separate it only for multiply and divide. So you put it as, equal to ln x cubed plus ln ex. Can it be simplified further, Shafika?
Yes, ln ex equal to x.
This one is x, okay. How about the ln x cubed?
3 over x.
Yeah, 3. No, I haven't differentiated yet.
3 in 3 ln x.
Yeah, so you haven't differentiated, you cannot part of it differentiate and part of it not. Okay, so now you can start find the slope function. So this is 3 over x. Yeah, so everyone should be familiar. Okay, what is the rate of change of x?
1.
1. So you are done. So I call you all to give the answer is so that I won't go too fast. Okay, how about D? How about D? Shivani?
You use chain rule.
Okay, why you choose chain rule for D? May I ask? For D, why you use chain rule?
I'm a bit confused.
You see D, is this a number?
Yes.
Huh? E to the power of 5x or is a
Oh,
number.
sorry.
It's not. Yeah, it's a function.
Yeah. Function.
Ln x is also a function.
Yeah.
So you cannot use chain rule.
Product rule.
Yeah, you use products rule. You are right. So I'm just keep giving you all different things so that you know how to choose which rule. Okay. So Shavani, so your U is e to the power of 5x.
X and V
So-
is ln x.
Yeah. So what is the U prime?
U prime is e to the power 5x.
Then
V prime is 1 by x.
wait, your U prime is not complete yet. It's not just copy down the whole thing. You have to do something else. You have to do something else. You copy down the whole thing, then you have to do something else.
The derivative of
Yeah. So you
5.
have to do something else. So you have to time with 5.
Sorry,
Yeah. So your V prime,
is 1 by x.
yeah. So then you put into your formula. Yeah. So what is your F prime X?
V times U prime, which is 1
Okay.
by times. Sorry. Yeah. V times U prime is ln x times e to the power 5x times 5.
So can I just say 5e to the power 5x?
Yeah, that works.
Plus?
Plus U times V prime, which is e to the power 5x times 1 by x.
Yeah, so done. See, Anat? So we have to be very clear with all our rules. So how about E? How about part E? How about part E? Serafina?
I bring up the 1 over 1 minus x, so ln 2 bracket 1 minus x to the power of -1.
Okay, correct. Why you choose to bring up? Because up there is a number, correct?
Yeah,
So now what rule do you use to differentiate?
chain rule.
Yeah. So can you tell me?
Negative ln 2.
Yeah, negative ln 2 because -1 bring up, correct? Bring down time by the power.
Bracket 1 minus x to the power of -2.
Then
Times -1.
-1. So negative times negative, we get positive. So the answer is ln 2 over 1 minus x squared. Are you okay? Can. Okay, now, how about part F? Okay, I just want to hear your opinion. Sub 1. Can I
Yes.
simplify part F?
Simplified. I don't think so.
You don't think so? So this is so cannot be simplified because this is e to the power x and it's not x, correct?
Yes.
So we have the quotient of two functions. So we are going to talk about quotient rule. Quotient rule is for quotient, that means division of two functions. The top we call it u, the bottom we call it v. So you got your u, that is x minus 1. You have to get your u prime also. That is 1. Okay, then the bottom there, we call it v. That is ex. So you have to get your v prime. Times 1, I don't put. Okay, so everyone should know. So actually, if you want to get a habit, you have to do it like that so that you remind yourself that you have to time by the derivative of the power. Yeah. So then we apply into our quotient rule. This is a quotient rule. F prime x, the bottom times by the differentiation of the top. Always the top differentiate first. Quotient always deal with minus. The top times by the differentiation of the bottom. The whole thing over the bottom square. So now I apply into the formula V U prime take away U, please put in bracket V prime, the whole thing over V squared. Okay, so after you have put in, we also need to learn how to simplify. We also learn how to simplify. So how to simplify this? You take out the E, common factor. Okay. Then you put in the bracket 1, take away x minus 1. Divide by e to the power of ex to the power of 2 means e to the power x times e to the power x. Do you know why I write like that? So that I can simplify this. So the whole thing become 1 minus x plus 1 divided by e to the power x. So the answer is negative x over e to the power x. So are you clear with quotient rule?
Miss, isn't it supposed to be 2 minus x?
Oh, okay, 2. So yes, you are right. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, 2 minus x. Yes, you are right. Are you okay? So we have done all the rules. So every time when you talk about finding the slope function, first thing you have to ask yourself, can I simplify it? How to simplify all the method you know. Second thing, can I use simple rule? Can I use simple rule? If I can use simple rule, I will use simple rule. All right? There are 3 simple rules there. If simple rule cannot work, then I ask myself, can I use chain rule? If chain rule cannot work, then I choose between products or quotient. If it's divide, I advise you to use quotient rule because it's easier to simplify. I know in your high school, your teacher said just memorize product rule can already. But I will advise you, please use quotient rule if it's quotient. It's easier to simplify. Okay?
Wait, miss, sorry. Where did the EX go? How did you only get one EX at the top?
What?
How did you only get one EX at the top? What did the other
I
EX?
factorize, common factor,
Okay.
common factor. Have I answered your question?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, you factorize it, common factor. Okay? Okay, so yesterday, we end with one question, correct? What is that question? Can someone tell me?
Y equals to 3x.
I give you y equal to 3 to the power of x. I want you to find dy dx, correct?
Yep.
Anyone got the answer already? And I give you the concept that any number can be written as e to the power ln of the number, correct? Hello?
Right. Yes.
So how should I change this one? Okay.
And 3 equals to e ln 3. Sorry, e to the power of ln 3.
Correct? That is how you write, correct?
Correct.
Then I have e to the power of a, then to the power of b, I can write as e to the power a times b, correct?
Yes. It's basically yes.
So when I differentiate this, how is it? When I differentiate long term, how is it? Avika? Advika?
Yes, miss. You bring the 3 and x down.
Why? Oh?
Sorry?
Why I need to bring the ln 3x down?
Because e to the power of ln is 1.
Huh? Avika?
Do you
Yeah.
guys bring the 3 down or
Avika?
Yes, miss.
How do you differentiate exponential term? You tell me what is the answer for this one? This one.
You bring fx down.
Huh? Where got bring fx down, Avika?
you bring down the x?
Where
So
got bring down the x?
sorry.
Hello?
Oh,
Do you know the
you copy the whole thing and then you times it with
yes. Can you please master your formula? I copy down the whole thing first. Then I time by the derivative of the power. You must differentiate between, you see, we have been doing this for so many times. I keep repeating. What is the difference between this and this? You see? So a lot of things I can show it to you, but you yourself have to put in an effort to tell yourself, oh, this is this term, so what should I do? You cannot wait for me to tell you. Then exam, how are you going to do? Okay, Avika, tell me the answer for this one. I'm giving you a chance to recall. Please do so. Avika?
Yes, miss. Miss, I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to find
find the derivative of ln 3 or x.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You just tell me what to do first step.
Copy the whole thing.
Yeah, copy the whole thing. So how to copy the whole thing? Tell me.
E to the power of ln 3x.
Okay, then time. Look, you have to know that ln 3 is a number. So are you going to differentiate ln 3? No, ln 3 is a number. So you are using this concept. So if you differentiate ln 3 times x, what do you get?
1 over 3.
Why 1 over 3? Avika, when you differentiate a ln fx, you get a fx here and f prime x up here. I ask you, is 3 involve x? Does 3 involve x? So I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use this formula. I differentiate a constant, I get 0.
Oh, it's only ln 3.
Yeah, so I'm going to apply this formula. So I'm going to apply this. I get A. So this one, you are supposed to apply this. So the answer is ln 3. The rest in the class, Kevin? Kevin, are you okay?
Okay, Kwa.
You have no choice. You have to. So that is the reason I say you must master all your formula. I've been repeating it so many times. So for this one, can I put this one back as, can or not? Can. So that will be the dy dx for this. Hello? Class, are you okay? Do you need any more help in anything? Have you tried all the questions in your chapter 2? This weekend you better do, because next week I'm going to discuss all the questions in chapter 2. Okay, anyone got any question that you want me to solve for you? Okay, if you don't have, okay, don't want to use x squared. Okay, you can start doing. This is definitely quotient rule. So you see, exam, I can come up with a question like that. So this one will be 1 mark. This one 3 marks. This one 2 marks. So that is how you go. And this one, maybe I will give you 3 marks. Yeah. Okay, another 3 minutes for you to try. How is it? Okay, shall we start with part A first? Okay. So we start with part A. Huh? Okay, so I'm going to call someone to do it. Nora Mira. What is your
Yes,
answer for
miss.
part A? What is your answer for part A?
X is the member of your number and X is not equal to 1/3.
Yeah, you are right. So everyone are very familiar. Huh? So X is a member of real number, and X cannot be 1/3. Everyone, are you okay with that? Okay. So Kavan, you know,
It's not negative 1/3.
Hey, Kavan. This is negative, ma. 1 minus
zero.
3
Sorry.
cannot be 0. So 1 cannot be 3x. So x cannot be 1/3. Okay? So take note of that. Part B. So you want to find the rate of change, correct? So you have your U. What is your U? No. Shazana.
E to the power of x.
Yeah. So what is the V?
1 minus 3x.
Okay. So those who can do it straight away, you don't have to write down. So U prime is e to the power x, correct? Times 1. V prime?
-3.
-3. So then I put into the formula. Yep. That is dy dx. So it's a fraction. V. As long as the u or the v is more than one term, you better bracket it up. U prime minus u v prime, the whole thing divided by v squared, correct? So now you factorize out the common factor. Yeah, so you take out e to the power of x, open bracket, 1 minus 3x minus -3 divided by 1 minus 3x, the whole thing squared. So simplify that. 4 minus 3x over 1 minus 3x squared. So you get your 3 marks. Okay, so how to do part C? Find the rate of change of y at x equal to 2. How to do part C? Nicholas? Nicholas?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, how to do part C?
Sub in x equals 2.
Okay, sub in x equal to 2. Tell me how to sub.
Dy dx equals to e power 2 4 minus 3 times 2 over 1 minus 3 times 2 square.
Okay, continue.
-2e square.
-2e square. Okay, -2e square. This is -2. Okay, you want to straight away also can, no problem with me. Okay.
over -5
Negative
square, which is 25.
25. Yes. That's it. So now you tell me, okay, if I want to interpret this is negative, correct? So y is increasing or decreasing at x equal to 2? Nicholas?
Decreasing.
Yeah, decreasing. So I can interpret it as at x equal to 2, y is decreasing. So now I know at x equal to 2, correct? My graph will be going down. Yeah, the y graph. So that is what you mean by rate of change. Yeah. Okay, let's look at part D. How to solve for part D. Okay, how to solve for part D. Kiko?
Yeah, miss, I don't know how to do this question.
Okay, you don't know how to do part D. Okay, what is the reason you don't know how to do part D? You tell me.
I'm not sure what I have to find, the other horizontal tangent.
Okay, you don't know what you need to find. Do you understand the meaning of horizontal tangent?
I think so.
So you explain to me, what do you mean by horizontal tangent?
A line that touches a tangent.
Okay.
A line that touches the equation, the function at
That
one
is a
point.
tangent. That is a tangent. So that is called tangent. A line that touches the curve at a specific point, that is called tangent. So that is the meaning of tangent. All right. So now what is the meaning of horizontal?
It's parallel. A tangent
Parallel to what? Parallel to what?
Parallel to the x-axis.
So that means the tangent that is parallel to the x-axis. So this is called horizontal tangent, correct?
Yeah.
Parallel to the x-axis. So now, so the word horizontal give you what information?
The gradient is 0.
Yeah. So what is the issue now?
So I just
So you see, you have to learn how to teach yourself, to analyze. Not, you see, just now I lead you to the answer. You say you have no idea. Why you have no idea? Because you have to start from this word. What do you mean by horizontal? Tangent. This word horizontal tangent straight away give you what information? Yeah, Kiko, just now you mentioned to me.
It's parallel to the x-axis.
Yeah, so
So
telling me parallel to the x-axis can't help me to solve. What else you must say?
there has a gradient of 0.
So gradient is 0. So that means dy dx is 0. So now, based on that, can I find the coordinate B? Do I have a gradient function?
Yeah.
Straight away, what must I write down? So the moment I see the word horizontal tangent, the first thing I have to write down will be, the first thing I will have to write down is this one. E to the power x, 4 minus 3x divided by 1 minus 3x equal to 0. Am I right? You get this. This is the information that I give you. You come up with this. Then you solve. So e to the power x, 4 minus 3x is equal to 0 times anything, I get 0. So what is the next step I should do? What is the next step that I should do? Okay. Javashini? Javashini?
Yes, Miss.
What should I do next? Javashini, tell me what should I do next?
Do you sub it into y equals mx plus c?
Why? Why I need to sub it into mx plus c? Do I have the coordinate of b? If I don't have a coordinate on b, what for I need to sub in y equal to mx plus c? So everyone, please, when we talk about equation of tangent, y equal to mx plus c is the last thing that you should think of. You should think of how to get the gradient, how to get the point first. You see, all of you fail to answer this type of question is because your thought of flow is wrong. Your order of flow is wrong. You cannot find the equation of tangent until and unless you get the gradient, you get the point. So I got the gradient is 0, but do I have the point? Javashini?
No.
No. Can I get the coordinate of point B here?
Yes.
How? You got this already, correct? Can you solve for x?
Yeah, miss.
Okay. Yeah, tell me how to solve for x.
Do you sub 2 into the equation, the first
Why
one?
I sub 2? Why I sub 2? Javashini, part C and part D is totally different thing. I don't have a coordinate of B. If you tell me the coordinate of B, x is equal to 2, then I got already. So why should I sub 2 in? I'm not finding the tangent at x equal to 2. Javashini, can you please have a look at this? If you got this as a math student, what should you do the next step? If you have this already, what should you do? If you see this thing as a math student, when you see this, what should you do next?
Find x.
Yeah, find x. Okay, you tell me how to find x then.
4 minus 3x equals to 0.
Yeah, so what I need to do is there are two parts. So I have to say e to the power x equal to 0 or 4 minus 3x equal to 0. So this is no solution, correct? Because e to the power x is always greater than 0. So from here, I got my x equal to 4 over 3. So after I get x, I have to get the y. Am I right? I have to get the y coordinate. Serafina, how to get the y coordinate?
Sub the x equals to 4 over 3 into the original equation.
Yeah, okay. Tell me how to sub e to the power of?
E to the power 4 over 3 over 1 minus 3, 4 over 3.
Okay, so I got negative e to the power of 4 over 3 divided by 3. And divided by, 3. Right? So, and I told you equation of tangent always is y equal to something, correct? Horizontal tangent. So therefore, horizontal tangent is y equal to negative e to the power of 4 over 3 divided by 3. Done. So you see, you want to be an A student, these are the part. Part D is the one that determines. Everyone should know how to do A, B, and C. Part D is the one. You have to put in extra effort to know. Class, are you okay? Hello?
Okay, Miss.
So please learn up. Thank you. Thank you, class.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Miss.
Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Miss.
Yes.